Alright, start waving.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Alrighty. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Of course, you know me. Okay, no, you don't, but you know who I am. I am Issa J, and alongside me, as always,
Is for right now the Smark Heavyweight Champion of Picking Things.
Oh,
Tonight
boy.
is Clash of Champions. I'm clashing with myself because I'm the champion. You know, all the championships here are represented tonight. This one.
Yes, we only have one.
Yes,
we were supposed to have two, but that series did not work out very well. Again, we would need more viewers and more time for that in order to do that again proper.
So with this title on the line tonight, we're making our picks right here, right now. This is it.
Normally, it is a triple threat scenario for all of us. However, DJ was not able to be a part of the live stream, so he decided not to participate in this one. However, we are here. We have made our picks, our predictions. We have assigned the amount of confidence points to each and every pick. And holy crud, there are a lot of differences today. A lot of them. And not only that, this is probably the hardest WWE predictions we've ever done. I've come close to a perfect score with only missing one. Liam here has had a perfect score already. So this time, this show, this perfect 10. This time, this show,
the length of
this
pay-per-views, it could have been a 10 out of 10.
But there's 11 matches tonight.
11. 11
and we will do a. It's not gonna count for points, unless the match actually happens. They took off the King of the Ring final off of this show to be on Raw tomorrow. However, we are gonna. I think our prediction is the same. You think Baron Corbin over Chad Gable? I think Baron Corbin over Chad Gable. If that match does happen on this show tonight for some reason, whether or not whatever the heck happens, if Baron Corbin wins, we only get 1 point. It's not for the confidence or anything because it's not slated anymore. Sounds fair?
It was. It just put 12 on there.
Right.
Both of us put 12 on
exactly.
there.
But fair?
Yes.
Okay. Let's move on to our picks. I'm going to do them right now. Drew Gulak versus Lince Dorado versus Humberto Carrillo. Who do you have and why?
We're going for Drew Gulak.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get the win and keep the title. Only thing I could ever see shaking it off would be the fact that maybe they want a title change going into NXT live shows. Now that 205 Live would be merging, but I don't necessarily see this happening. I see Drew Gulak still remaining strong, especially with triple threats around.
I agree entirely, especially because of the 205 Live NXT merger. I just think that's going to happen, and I would be surprised if it doesn't. That's why, and we're going to give our confidence points right now. I have 11, and you have?
11.
All right. I need to stop looking at your your picks. All right, next.
We just got it all the way through, and it's like, man, it's really... I thought we had a lot more differences. Why were the same?
Right. Next, we have AJ Styles versus Cedric Alexander for the United States Championship. I have AJ Styles winning here. I think it's going to be a really good match, and it's going to be after. I know you have something different, and we'll let you go. We'll let you say your pick right now first.
Okay, well, this is going to be a real big game changer for us for just the difference here, but it's I have Cedric via DQ.
Yes.
Did we ever explain if we still keep the extra point for DQ thing?
We did not. And thinking about it long and hard in these last 5 minutes, after I saw that you put that in there, I've decided that we will not change our original rule. If you call a DQ and that does happen, you still get that 1 extra point.
Yeah,
not 3 more, just 1.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yes, that DQ extra point will still be there. We are only allowed 1 though.
It's a massive swing around because that could be a 14-point swing if it does go that way just from a point difference. I don't know if you said your point difference. You didn't say it yet, right?
Say that one more time.
Because my point is 3, but I don't think you said your point difference yet for each.
Yes, I did not. I have a 10-point difference. And obviously you're thinking DQ because of the club getting involved.
Yes.
I also think the club is going to get involved, which is why AJ will get the 1, 2, 3. Like, kind of in the same way it happened with Ricochet, where they get involved, but they're buffoons, so they don't really attribute anything except the distraction, and then AJ gets his final move, 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm thinking. Also, there's not a rumor in it or anything, but someone mentioned on Cultaholic that maybe that he wants to see Cedric Alexander join the OC, and I think the OC needs an extra member, so I really want to see that happen too. So if AJ wins, I want to see Cedric Alexander join the OC. It's not going to happen, but we'll see. Next is for the Women's Tag Team Championships, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, your champions, versus Fire and Desire, which is Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Who do you have, my friend?
I have what the team I call Cross Bliss for this one. Even though it would, in a logical setup, it would seem like they were the unlikely victor, seeing they already lost to them. But in WWE world, that means this team is going to win.
Exactly.
And I have them at 6 points of confidence.
I'm right there with you. I think the team that has their talk show, A Moment of Bliss, will win here and retain. It doesn't seem like they really want to push Sonya and Mandy at all. So I have your current champions getting the win here, because there's so much more they can do, especially now that Bayley and Sasha are back together again. That could be a storyline moving on to the future. But yeah, I have my confidence at 5 though, just 1 below yours. Next is for no disqualification. It is Roman Reigns versus Eric Rowan. He got his first name back. I, with very little confidence, thinks maybe, just maybe, Eric Rowan can pull off something miraculous. I only have 2 confidence points on this. Honestly, I wanted to do something crazy, which is on this pick, which is why I went Rowan. I do think Roman's winning, but I'm predicting Rowan because it's a no disqualification. Maybe shenanigans come into play for his benefit and not for his demise. Your pick, sir.
I think it's going to be Roman, and I think they could have some outside interference from Debray there, but I think, like what people are saying, but I think it's not going to end up helping Roman out. I think he's accidentally, he's going to try to go for a running knee, but Roman ducks and actually accidentally hits Eric Rowan, and then it will even further the split between the two. So I think this would be set up for there. So I'm going Roman Reigns with 7 confidence points.
Oh wow! All right, moving on. It is your Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch versus the absolutely dastardly heel of Sasha Banks. Who do you have, my friend, and why?
I'm going with Sasha Banks with 5 confidence points in order to really stake a claim back. If she loses this, she's just going to head back to Japan again. So
that is how many confidence?
5.
5. I have 1 confidence point on Becky Lynch because I just want to see her retain. quite honestly. So I'm giving you my support, Becky, but I'm not confident about it. I think Sasha. I think taking off your major titles off of the people that actually have had a really good run with the title right now is not a good time, in my humble opinion. But you do have a lot of weight on who you have there. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, you do also have a good chase, a good face chase of the heel.
So very true. And then if you watch the podcast, you would see our booking decisions for this, and up into Survivor Series, which was a really fun book it. So check out that show. It's on our channel right now, and get to that segment. Let's keep it up with the women. We have Bayley, your SmackDown Women's Champion, versus Charlotte Flair. I have Bayley winning here with 4 confidence points. One, for 3 reasons. One, Charlotte Flair. It's very likely she will be a 10-time winner because for some reason they just love giving her the pushes. And if you really want to make her face, don't do that. 2, Sasha and Bayley still coming together. Bayley has been losing to Charlotte a lot. On Raw, she lost to Charlotte, so the math is there. But also, her and Sasha Banks are teaming up, and it'd be interesting to see friends dominating the women's scene with all the belts. I know I picked Becky, but I would like to see all the belts. I'm still hoping for that. On NXT, there's a possibility on Wednesday that Undisputed Era will get all the belts. And it'd be a shame that NXT does it before main roster. I digress. Who do you have, my friend?
I also have Bayley for similar reasons, but more confident in it with the needs.
Okay. That's actually a really good pick. Next, we are moving on to Shinsuke Nakamura versus The Miz. Who do you have?
I have The Miz at 4 points. No particular reason, just Miz.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I have Shinsuke Nakamura with 7. I know it's a lot of confidence points, and I'm not confident in this at all. It's just, for me, adding Sami Zayn to the mix with Shinsuke and finally featuring Shinsuke on TV 3 weeks in a row, it would be so foolish to get rid of that championship around his waist. And I just think...
How about attempted interference leading to Nakamura's loss? Kill Nakamura Sami Zayn rivalry. That'd be
already?
Yeah, that'd be good matches.
It would be great matches. I've seen that match down in NXT. However, it wasn't their very first 5-star match in NXT. I'm pretty sure.
Might have been.
The only problem with that is they just got together 3 weeks ago, and I don't want to see them get ripped apart so early. We need long-term booking, not short-term. But I have Shinsuke 7. Let's go into the tag.
You know what should be, and not what is.
Very true. Now let's get into the tag team portion of the show. We have the New Day versus the Revival. If you don't know who they are, the New Day consists, as of this match, Big E and Xavier Woods. The Revival is Scott Dawson and bollocks. I had it.
Shane Dawson. No, that's another guy.
Scott Dawson and this is ridiculous. Give me one very quick second. Dash Wilder. Thank you. It's rare to hear their names anymore.
Should have thought of something that I would see in the Looney Tunes cartoon. Dash Wilder.
Right.
Yes.
But yeah, it's Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder. I have the New Day winning with 6 confidence points because this might not be a story beat that they're going to say, but after all the beatdowns and stuff, I would love to see Xavier Woods and Big E scratch the happy-go-lucky. They don't even do their... They're in Philly today? I don't know where they're located. Give me one quick second. They are going to be in North Carolina today. They're in North Carolina. I don't want to hear them go,
Philly,
North Carolina.
Carolina.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear the town. I just want to hear, it's a new day. Yes, it is. And they just come out, not dancing, not anything. They just come out and they're just ready for a fight. And then they just lay into them. It is serious New Day. Back when they first started and they just go mental. That's what I want to see. That's why I have New Day at 6. What about you, sir?
I might Revival at 2.
Okay. Any particular reasons?
Just to make a more credible threat.
Mm-hmm.
Help build up the division.
That. Hey, I mean, they need a better division. Especially with the stacked tag team division that AEW has. Alright, the next one is is Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins taking on Bobby Roode, or Robert Roode now he likes to be called, and Dolph Ziggler. The teams of Strawlins and Rudolph. Who do you have, my friend, and why?
I had the team of Rudolph at 10 confidence points because
Oh my gosh.
that just makes more sense to split up the tag team.
It does
Because
make
they're supposed to
way
be
more
fighting
sense.
with each other.
I
Which may be the reason why it won't happen.
I have Team Strawlins because for some reason I feel like they can do so much more storytelling. They can do so much more storytelling with or without the titles, but I feel like they can do more team building storytelling, especially when I mentioned what happens in the last episode. The last match. Here's a tease for you. But 8 confidence points for me on there for Strawlins. Alright, here we go. It's the final 2 matches. And it took us a while to get here. It is Kofi Kingston, your WWE champion, versus Randy Orton. I have Kofi Kingston with 9 confidence points. I'm not actually really confident in this. However, Kofi needs this win to hurdle over his final boss, to solidify he is that champion. Because what's happening in 3 weeks, my friend? That is right. SmackDown goes to Fox.
That was going to be like Hell in a Cell or something.
No, that's like in 4 weeks.
I don't know what day is.
But SmackDown goes to Fox. What would be crazy? Brock Lesnar attacking him, and then it leads to Hell in a Cell. Or Hell in a Cell, Randy Orton versus Kofi Kingston. Either scenario works. Or Brock Lesnar versus
Hell in a Cell, Brock Lesnar, and Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston laid out. Brock Lesnar takes the Hell in a Cell and then F5s it onto Kofi Kingston.
Oh my gosh. Let's not go that far.
Did you see about that interview Braun Strowman did where he pitched the idea of him going down to the Royal Rumble at 30 and then lifting up the ring and dumping everyone out so that he can win? I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in the Royal Rumble. One of the things I said that's what you should just do is go there with it. So it's good to know that I'm on the same page here as Braun Strowman.
That's great. But yeah, I have Kofi with 9. Who do you have, my friend?
I have Randy Orton at 1.
Okay. Any reasons?
Just think that's how they're gonna go with it.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be the day of chases.
And the final match we have the Universal Championship.
Because I also want to say I think they're also very desperate.
Yeah, that too.
So I think they want to do a lot of shake-up things to get attention. And these would be some big shake-up things. Having this many title changes on one single night. That's a real great way to shake things up and get eyes on you.
Very true. But I think there's a different way they're going to shake it up. And we'll get to that right now. It is Braun Strowman taking on your Universal Champion, Seth Rollins. Who do you have, my friend?
I have Seth Rollins at 9 confidence points.
9 confidence. To be fair, that's a good shout. Odds are that's going to happen. However, I'm thinking it's going to be a no contest DQ here. No one wins because the Fiend comes out, attacks them both at the same time. The whole match is thrown out. And let's go 11-19, the number that was said. 11-19, he comes out while this match is going, takes them both out. It's done. It's over. The match is just called out. They're both out, and which leads to Hell in a Cell, Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman versus The Fiend. Odds are it's not going to happen, but if it is a DQ, regardless, no, that's not even the truth. No contest. However, it's only 3 confidence points. I'm not confident that's happening at all. That's booking with my heart. That is predicting with my heart, which never works out for me at all. But they have teased it in a way. They have teased it. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. And that's our predictions for Clash of Champions 2019. Yeah. We will be back in an hour. We are probably missing the pre-show. Well, we'll probably still watch the pre-show. We're just not going to be live during the pre-show. We'll be live during the main show. Clash of Champions at 6 o'clock Central Time. But before we get to that, so how do you feel with all of your picks and all of your confidence points?
Shake hands, son.
Very same. Very much the same.
I was looking back and thinking of the amount of title changes they put in there.
Uh-huh.
That's why I was like, hopefully they're desperate. They need some big things on them.
And, I have one. No, I have none. Yeah. I have no title changes. Oh, drat. That was dumb. I have no title changes. You have...
I have nearly all.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have only 5. Half. You have half. You have 50-50 for title changes.
And they do 50-50 booking.
Hey!
Make it work.
No, I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. But this is gonna be an interesting show. It's gonna definitely be interesting. We will be having our notepad up, and we will be keeping our scores completely, making sure our scores are completely updated by the end of each match. All right, we're going to take a break now. We're going to get some dinner. We're going to have a good time. We'll be back at 6 o'clock. Thank you guys so much for watching Holy Crap Clash of Champions. Comment down below and let us know your predictions, because we want to know what everyone else is thinking. We really do. Let us know your predictions. After you do that, please give this video a sexy like.
And the unsexy ones.
Yes, after you do that, please share this video to your friends.
And enemies.
Might as well, and it'll help us out a great deal. Please subscribe to the channel so that way you are part of the Smarky family, and then ring the notification bell because
you get notified for when we go live for our podcast every Sunday, shooting with the Smarky family, and 100%. We go live for events, live events inside and outside WWE like tonight, and just get notified for when we put out any type of videos, information, polls.
Exactly, 100%. And then after you do all that, please go on to Twitter and follow me at IsaJ_STP.
Follow me on Twitter at Liam_SWA.
Yes, if you comment on, if you add us, if you message us, if you interact with us, we will respond. And also at the end of all of these videos, thank you once more for watching, and until next time, it will be awesome.
Bye everyone. Bye. Bye. Bye.